What better way on a Thanksgiving afternoon is watching a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving? I think some of us do, but there are so many characters in this special that we all love. But the one character in the special that is pretty significant to the Peanuts franchise, which is Charlie Brown, who is, as of 2023, the first ever giant balloon and novelty balloon pair-up in the parade's history. And now, let's talk about his time when he was a giant balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Charlie Brown made his parade debut in 2002 as a balloon, since he has appeared as a costume character for the previous parades, with United Feature Syndicate or United Media as a sponsor. The title of the balloon is known as Charlie Brown and the Elusive Football, and the design is Charlie Brown kicking that football that Lucy pulls away from time to time. But with her absence here, Charlie Brown has a chance to kick it.
On a freshman balloon and a football hero? Good grief, making his parade debut, it's none other than Charlie Brown and the Elusive Football, furnished by the United Feature Syndicate.
Wishy-washy, a chronic worrier, always the butt of the joke? Absolutely, but today, the lovable blockhead who puts himself down rises to the occasion as one of this year's most formidable balloons. At 576 pounds, our pumped-up Peanut could free lift a sumo wrestler.
You know, Katie, Chuck's going to need some sessions at Lucy's psychiatric booth. He's been chasing that football for 3 miles. The pesky pigskin is the length of 3 front doors.
Okay, maybe he can't capture that elusive football, but he's totally captured everyone's heart today. And no way did it rain on Charlie Brown's first ever Macy's Thanksgiving Day
The Big Bird
Parade.
Balloon, country superstar Leanne Womack, Swedish girl group play when our Thanksgiving Day Parade continues.
Charlie Brown made his second appearance in 2003, but nothing really big happened for him.
First, you don't succeed. Your name just might be Charlie Brown. Trying again and again to kick that pigskin. It's Charlie Brown and the Elusive Football, furnished by United Feature Syndicate.
Chuck may just kick the field goal today, and we should tell you some dimensions. He's 10 feet taller and 10 feet wider than a pair of football goalposts, but the pesky pigskin is twice as long as a full-grown African elephant. Good grief.
I guess we've all felt like Charlie Brown, but it's that never-give-up spirit that makes old CB a hero to the downtrodden, even though he is a bit of a blockhead. Just kidding.
Big Balloon, Jimmy Neutron, and Wild Thing, Yankee superstar Bernie Williams, and Miss USA 2003. Much more parade live here on NBC.
Charlie Brown would continue on in 2004 to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the Peanuts comic strips.
Of the Peanuts gang, and still trying to pump that pigskin. After good grief, half a century, it's Charlie Brown and the Elusive Football, furnished by United Feature Syndicate.
And if he could only catch up to it, Chuck just might try to kick a field goal today. He's almost as tall as the whole starting lineup of the New York Giants.
Wishy-washy, a chronic worrywart, always the butt of jokes? Totally. But Charlie Brown never gives up. When the going gets tough, he heads straight to Lucy's psychiatric booth. It's worked for this beloved character for more than half a century. That's a lot of doctor's bills.
This next act could just about do it for old Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown would continue on in 2005 and as I stated a few minutes ago, to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the Peanuts comic strips.
All right, let's give it up for another MVP, in this case, most vulnerable player. 2.5 million parade goers cheer on good old Charlie Brown and the elusive football, furnished by United Feature Syndicate. Down on his luck, Chuck has been trying to kick that pigskin since 1950.
But is he despondent, defeated, depressed? Don't ask. Macy's Parade is always one of the big moments for little Charlie Brown. At 576 pounds, our pumped-up Peanut could free lift a sumo wrestler.
Well, this time that luggable blockhead just may make the big kick with a little help from his friend Jean Schulz, wife of Peanuts creator Charles Schulz. Jean and her son, Brooke Clyde, are 2 of the 51 balloon handlers. And a little known fact, Jean is a trapeze artist. She practices the trapeze every day. In another Macy's Parade first, the Oklahoma Centennial Commission furnishes Oklahoma.
After 2005, Charlie Brown was retired. Until 2012, Charlie Brown came back to the parade as a replacement for Snoopy as the flying ace. But this time, his sponsor was changed to Peanuts Worldwide.
'Tis the season for football, and where there's a football balloon, a Charlie Brown balloon cannot be far behind. Last seen in our parade 7 years ago, out of the Peanut Gallery comes sweet Charlie Brown.
The Emmy Award-winning Charlie Brown TV specials continue to be the most watched holiday programs ever. Created as somewhat of a self-portrait by cartoonist Charles Schulz in 1950, Charlie Brown possesses endless determination and hope.
In fact, Charlie Brown is determined to kick that elusive football for a field goal between skyscrapers, hoping to score some points for the girls.
After 2012, Charlie Brown and the elusive football was officially retired after being a total of 5 appearances. After 4 years of an absence, Peanuts Worldwide decided to bring back Charlie Brown for the parade to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the musical You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. But this time, the famous blockhead came back as an all-new balloon. This time, instead of kicking that elusive football, he is tangled up with his kite. In early concept art, the design would have shown him being upside down, which would have been the second upside down balloon. But they decided to make him right side up.
Who is all tangled up trying to fly his kite? It's that good man Charlie Brown making his first appearance in over 10 years. Charlie Brown, of course, the main protagonist from the comic strip Peanuts, has returned to show off his second historic and all-new balloon.
He's done well recently. He was recently the star of the mega hit film The Peanuts movie and is now headed down 34th Street celebrating the popular show You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, which is gearing up for its 50th anniversary in 2017. Assorted Peanuts characters are scattered.
This new balloon will continue on to the parade, like 2017.
Creation Charlie Brown has come to visit us once again. Although he has the world on a string at the moment, Charlie's a little bit preoccupied with trying to untangle that kite string from around his 31-foot wide balloon body.
That's tricky. And thanks to Peanuts Worldwide, the Peanuts gang, which is 67 years young, has floated down the Macy's Parade route more than any other characters. Charlie, the kid who never ever gives up, also never gives up that grin, which today stretches 14 smiley feet long.
The plan.
Charlie Brown made his final appearance in 2018, but nothing really big for him.
From Peanuts Worldwide, here is Charlie Brown, the kid who never gives up, the star of Charles Schulz's classic comic strip Peanuts. As a welcomed frequent flyer to our parade, this flying character recently signed a Space Act agreement with NASA to teach children about space exploration.
But good grief, at the moment Charlie Brown is having some trouble launching his own kite into space. Once he untangles himself from 200 feet of string, though, he'll be cleared for takeoff. From 260 miles.
After 2018, Charlie Brown was officially retired. So a total, Charlie Brown has been in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parades for 8 years. Even if we see him now as a costume character on the Snoopy Doghouse float, he has appeared in miscellaneous stuff, specifically for the first design. In 2008, Coca-Cola made a Super Bowl commercial dedicated to the Macy's parade, as Underdog and a non-Macy's parade character, Stewie Griffin, fighting over the Coca-Cola balloon. But Charlie Brown claimed a victory, and if he couldn't kick that football, he can win a bottle of soda. And the last time Charlie Brown appeared in some miscellaneous stuff, he has appeared at the Mulcahy Arts Festival in 2014. But right now, as this blockhead does his thing, trying to kick that football or trying to fly his kite, as this next character, we have to go into the world of video games with Activision.